Footnotes by Gladys Falcorn. I hope this is the one. Footnotes, episode 1 out of 8. History is bleak, but love has always guided mankind. A young barista does her best to hold onto this ideal as she is thrust into the past. Now the unfortunate heroine, and I can't actually read the rest of the description. Hang on. Now the unfortunate... Okay, well I guess I can't read the rest of it. It's only cut off. But looks like a harem based on the, we've got a Greco-Roman, we've got an Aztec, and we've got a Japanese person? I don't know. Anyway, let's dive in. Footnotes. Into a backwoods entity. Oh, we've also got a knight as well. A historian's job is not to interfere with the past. Hang on, let me just turn the sound down. A historian's job is not to interfere with the past. I hope that the sound isn't too loud. I can't really hear it. But to illuminate the darkness. Although, oftentimes there's no escape from the darkness, of course, when you're being chased by some random-ass giant alligator? Snake? Whatever it is. What the heck? What the heck? We face its endless apathy, sitting itself in stone. Very interesting. Making us forget what came before and blinding us to what will come after. But sometimes a beam of light breaks through the darkness, reminding us of champions from ages long ago. Oh, we've got a samurai already! And an Aztec warrior, when warriors fought dragons. When swords pierced scales. When knights protected maidens. Valentina, can you stand? Albert. Ah, ouch! I think I twisted my ankle! A red laser shoots out of the darkness, singing Metal and Man. No, please, don't hurt him, stop! Just take me! Just take me! No! No! Everything becomes a blurry haze of violence and deadly sparks. Mission objective: butterfly affections to alter the course of history. Fate rewards the curious. Unlock hearts and minds by discovering lost stories, seeking wisdom, and studying your fellow man. Okay. I can continue playing as Valentina or continue playing as yourself. I don't know what's the difference here. No, I love you, girl, but I always get thrown off when playing as someone else. I gotta stick with that OG girlie, she's cute. Yo, the art style is fire. I think that because the MC is very different from me, I'm just gonna continue playing as Valentina, unless I get to be the narrator. That would be an interesting option, but continue playing as Valentina. No, sorry, Mr. Cassian. We don't have any more Madagascar vanilla, but I can still whip up that Ethiopian pour over for you. As long as you can actually make it right this time. Why is this dude dressed like he's from some Space Riders or Star Trek outfit? I can spit in his drink, wonderful. But no, we have professional standards. We are not going to do that. I love how all of the people who are here, they're like, yes, I can do it because it's free. Yes, we love it when there's a free option, because everything in this game is paywalled. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Cassian. I'll make it with extra love this time. Don't you dare add any foam hearts. Just stop talking and finish my order. You're right. I'm sorry. Wouldn't want you to be late. Well, this is a wonderful situation we've got here. So, what era is the mission sending you off to first? Oh my, what did you just say? I'm so excited for you. I'm actually a world history major, and I can't help but be curious. There's nothing exciting about being thrown into a particle collider and having your atoms blasted through space-time. Please, I know it's classified information, but tell me, please. Oh, girl. Girl, you are like so into it. She's going into 40 CE. I don't even know anything about that era. Don't you mean 40 AD? Oh no, you're one of those. One of what? One of those idealistic dimwits that still rely on arbitrary methods. Wow, is there any way to talk to the girl that slaves over your coffee every morning? If she asked you a valid question, Cassian, all that training, and you still can't grasp basic decency. With all due respect, Director Sonia, the old world has no place in the common era. Those foolish ways of thinking are the reason our planet is dying now. I think it's just global warming that's causing the planet to die and, well, I don't know, lots of problems. But it's definitely not because of foolish ways of thinking. We're undergoing an unprecedented catastrophic blight, endless wars, and a worldwide famine. Okay, maybe this is not Earth. Forgive me, Director, but I'm tired of people like her leading the world astray. All I did is ask you a question. Yeah, girl. Homegirl, you did not deserve that. But it's okay. This is just what happens when you work at minimum wage. You get treated like crap. And you just have to accept it. And try not to cry like she just did here. Did you know, Mr. Cassian, that the Georgian calendar was painstakingly calculated by the sweet priests in the 1580s to realign the spring equinox, thus saving countless lives from starvation? I would hardly call that arbitrary methods made for idealistic whims. Nor would I say it ever made things worse. What's truly arbitrary is uprooting such an excellent system based on what I'd say are just petty ideals. I don't even want to defend any of them. I want to watch the drama. Cassian is a bitch. Give me Sonia any day. I will be siding with that hot science woman. I'm weak like that. Valentina's so cute. The more you know, but seriously, thank you, Sonia. I am not very good with history, so I'm probably gonna make a bunch of dumb things as well. Did you know there's worldwide famine? Now remake my coffee again and waste resources, you peasant! Sheesh. I mean, that's what some people are like. I wonder what will happen if we defend Cassian's philosophy. It's okay, Mrs. Sonia. Cassian has a point. Maybe we are better off forgetting all that. You know, out was the old, in was the new. You're smarter than I thought. Hopefully your coffee-making skills improve along with your intelligence. Yeah, nah, I don't like this dude. Wow, alright. Damn, it's alright. It's almost time. Director, we have to go. I'll be right behind you. I still need to make my coffee order. Bye, Cassian. It will never cease to perplex me why you save so much of your heart for him, my dear. You deserve someone patient, loving, and kind. Perhaps someone like her. Ask Sonia for a history date? Thank you, Sonia, for intervening. I'll apologize for making a scene. Yo, too much of an imbalance of power in that dynamic. Nope. I mean, that's definitely the case. They aren't even working together, and also they're both adults. I don't know. I mean, I would say a lab rat and a historian study have a big power imbalance. I don't know. I mean, you're just two random strangers in the world, but they probably just bump into each other because of it. I don't like people who treat me as an idiot, and you shouldn't stand for that either, Valentina, sweetie. And poor Block's future loves. Being poor Block's future loves. I see. Yes, that's also very true. The commenters here are definitely very, they're very real. Yep. Well, I guess I'll apologize for making a scene. That's what I tend to do usually. Valentina shoos away any inappropriate thoughts about her boss. I am so sorry for causing a scene, Miss Sonia. I shouldn't have riled him up like that. Wait, is Sonia our boss? No need to worry, my dear. Cassian's always been a piece of work. However, unfortunately, our most qualified piece of work. Anyway, I'd say you've been quite an important part of this faculty. How would you like to join me and other scientists up in the command deck? Watch history in the making and all that. Oh my goodness, of course I'd be honored. Wait a second. Oh no, Cassian forgot his coffee. I'll take that. Will you bring it up to him? Nope, but I'll definitely drink it on his behalf. I love this Sonia. Loud whirring gradually accelerates as colorful lights flash along a wall of wires and metal paneling. All particle collider systems are ready to go, Director. Ready for the biggest leap of mankind, Cassian. Born ready, Director. Alright, Cassian, let's go over the details one more time. Your mission is to travel to the past and complete specific objectives that are pivotal to changing the world's future as we know it. The government and military have poured trillions into this last-ditch effort to save humanity. So, it's best not to screw things up too much. The choices you make will have everlasting consequences to those that came before us and those who came after us. May you walk your path with wisdom, and may you pave a better world because of it. Wait! Wish Cassian good luck, tell Cassian you'll wait for him. Confess your undying love for him! Oh my gosh, that's the most awkward way to do it! What are with these options? No! No, why was Calypso's comment deleted? Girl, sweetie, please, I'll just ignore that last option. What the hell is that last option also? You know what? It's okay. We're just gonna pick that option because it is the dumbest one as ever. Confess your Cassian, in case you die horrifically, I have always admired you. If you end up living, I'll make sure there's a fresh cup of joe waiting for you. Actually, that's not a very bad confession. Who let her into command deck? I did, Cassian. It's imperative that she's here, so please just focus on the task at hand. In front of Valentina is the big red button that will initiate the creation in a time rift. Wow, to think that a nobody barista like me gets to be a witness to this! Valentina, would you like to do the honors? Me? Miss Sonia, I don't think I'm worried of that. Nonsense, why say such a thing? I'm just a girl that takes everyone's coffee orders. So much of history is set in stone by the mighty and powerful, and so much of history is going to be a bunch of nobodies like us that get forgotten. I mean, 99% of history is just like that. Seldom they are ever worthy of the weight their names carry over the centuries. For once, I'd like history to give way to someone that truly deserves it. I see. Except to press the button together, oh hell yeah, we're pressing it! Did anyone not do it? Wait, why do I feel like it was Sonia who spilled the coffee on purpose? What the heck? I bet she did. I made her spit on the coffee, so I mean... He's gonna take the first place in the storyline at my heart. That was just a your name pick me thing to say. I'm just a nobody bartender. I'm not a worthy. I mean, on one hand, yes. On the other hand, it's just like, I get her idea, because when you are at the lowest level, you have that actual feeling. But hell yeah, we are pressing the button. Really? I'd be honored, Miss Sonia. You'll be going down in history books as the key to changing everything. I couldn't imagine anyone else in this position, in this very moment. Wow, that's a lot for the girl that just makes everybody's lattes. And... the heck? Oops. Well... particle collider unstable! Say... abort! Oh, hell's breaking loose! Abort now! What the heck? Flames and violent whirling don't match the strange sternness on Sonia's face. Somehow, her eyes are saying so much without saying anything at all. It's slipping! Sonia, no! And that's why they say that she might have done it on purpose. Sonia watches as the young girl's particles get eviscerated. Her body becomes a mix of glittering atoms that get sucked into the vacuum of space-time. As the whirring of the particle collider gradually dies, Valentina disappears into the closing rift. Oh dear God, I think I'm gonna be sick! What happened up here? Director Sonia? You okay up there, Sonia? Sonia? In 40 AD, Emperor Caligula of the Roman Empire ordered men to wage war with the ocean. And they lost? Historians speculate that it was for political spectacle or a consequence of spiraling derangement. I mean, Caligula was kind of insane, just based on what I heard. Nevertheless, despite the bizarreness of the battle, there were somehow some casualties. The shoreline is loud with the whistling of winds and crashing waves. Littering the sands are arsenals of siege weapons, and Roman soldiers stoop low to collect the spoils of war. And we have love interest number 1, the real one, not Cassian. Seashells and broken up coral. Mercurcio, this is completely idiotic. I know, but orders are orders. We shut up and do what we're told. We're supposed to be invading Britannia right now. But here we are, collecting seashells for the Emperor like dogs. When he proclaimed we'd be fighting gods, I had not envisioned we'd be throwing spears at the waves. Today we fight the ocean, tomorrow the clouds. When will we get to fight the wind? That's how this campaign is going. I'm about ready to fight Caligula himself. You and what army? What did I just hear? It's the Emperor. Oh, don't mind me. I was just on a stroll to see how our victory was faring. It saddens me to see my troops have grown bored of our valiant campaign. Perhaps I should add more excuses for valiances. Caligula, cast your hard-earned seashells into the raging sea. Wonderful. It seems our spoils have been taken by the waves. Go forth and fish them for me, dogs! Oh my gosh, really? The armor stays on. But my Emperor, the tides are too high. My armor will weigh me down and I'll drown. Maybe that's what he was going for. What a hero you'd be, fighting against Neptune in full Roman steel. Emperor, please, he's just a boy. Forgive his insolence. I don't think the Emperor really cares. Just like that. Seems your brother has abandoned you. Go on then, little soldier. No, wait, leave him alone. I'll go get your damn seashells. Once a prophet, now a hero. Today you fight the sea, tomorrow you're journeying through the clouds. May the winds drag you to Tartarus. The legionnaire Fidelis braces himself with as much courage a dead man can muster. Trepidation seeps into his mind as the waves begin to lap higher and higher up his body with each weighted step. Through gritted teeth, he pleads to the god Mars to avenge his worthless life. And with solemnity, he prays to the goddess Venus for a merciful death. Why Venus? The one that was... The once that was nothing is an age-long past. Now everything is a swirl of atomized matter traveling through the cracks of space-time. Every now and then, a rift in reality unhinges its jaws to spit out a confused barista and a shiny little dog. Shiny needs to be corrected, it's only one in. Heaps of sand and beach grass are just enough of a cushion to keep the landing from becoming deadly. But not enough to avoid getting knocked out cold for a few hours. Oh dear God, I'm gonna hurl. Oh good, you are finally awake. Yuck, anyways. Congratulations on successfully surviving temporal travel. As expected, you are suffering from particle reconstruction. While you stabilize, let me introduce myself. My name is AITA, your Artificial Intelligence, Temporal Assistant, at your service. I am quite impressed with you. You handled molecular dismemberment quite well, given your lack of training and low qualifications. What? What the heck happened? Where am I? You are in the northern coast of Gaul in the year 40 BCE. I can either freak out or be excited. What the heck, man? Of course I'm gonna freak out. Wait, there's no way. How do we get back? This can't be happening. I gotta go to school. my family, my home, wife, and also modern interventions. There's no toilets. This area is dangerous. I could die out here. Please take me home. Negative. Unfortunately, the particle collider was severely damaged in a traversal through space-time, meaning we cannot go back, nor undo what has already been done. Only move forward with you as the mission arbiter, since no one is coming to rescue us anytime soon. But what about Cassian? He's supposed to be the hero, not me. Do you need me to repeat myself? Maybe even jingle keys on your face, so you can pay enough attention next time round. This robot is actually so sassy. Anyway, before you get more hysterical, I will inform that while you were passed out, I did the kindness of acquiring a horse and a change of clothes from a passing caravan. Since your current outfit might get you weird stares at best, and burnt at the stake at worst. Oh my, this dress, it's beautiful. You got this all while I was out. How? Time is of the essence, and that is not necessary information at this moment. I can go over the grittier details after completing your first objective, which is... oh, that's the sort. I think I'm gonna be sick again. I do not care. You must kill Emperor Caligula. Oh, okay, our first mission and it's a murder one! Spicy! But then how do we get near him? Like, what does he like? We're not a young boy. Does he like young boys? Is he a pedo? I can't remember. I can't do that. I barely have it in me to ask a guy out, let alone murder somebody. Before Eta could further explain the futility of Valentina's anguish, they hear splashing and yelling coming from the nearby waves. Oh my gosh, is that guy drowning? Oh no, I already know what you are thinking. We do not have time to save him. Eta, we cannot just let a man to die. We absolutely can, and should. Our missions have sensitive time constraints. Eta, please. We only have 48 hours left to kill Caligula. So much time has already been wasted. It's only one life versus billions. Listen, I know the mission is to save the human race, but there's a human being dying in front of us right now. We can't start this off with blood on our hands. I mean, it could just be the trolley problem. I mean, you could just let it die, and then you don't have to save them, but I bet if we don't... Yeah, Eta reminds me of the subreddit, am I an asshole? And yes, the answer is yes. I mean, that subreddit is literally just the coldest subreddit ever. It's like, a lot of them is like, hey, am I an asshole for this? But like, half the time, it's just like, when it comes to like serving self-interest, it's definitely like, they would say, you are not the asshole, even though like, societally, you are the asshole. We have to remember that it tells us later that Eta is programmed with Cassian's personality, so technically he's the asshole. I mean, I get why it would be like that. Eta, you're really heartless, runs to the sea to save the man. Are we going to ever see that person again? I have 0 hearts, so I guess we'll just keep begging Eta for help. Eta, I am begging you! My scans detect extreme distress in your eyes. Despite everything in my central processor telling me not to listen to you. Fine, stay on the shore. I will retrieve the mail. Eta's little tail transforms into propellers and floats off to fish out the man on the verge of death. Once he's safe on dry land, Valentina runs to his side. Eta, I can't feel his pulse. What do we do? Your finger is on the wrong spot. Okay, this person has not done first aid. Oh, right. I feel it. His pulse. But he's just not breathing. Time to get that CPR on. Dun, 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 dun. Staying alive. Staying alive. Dun, 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 dun. Staying alive. Staying alive. You're supposed to do 32 presses before you do 2 rounds of mouse to mouse. You're not doing it correctly. Suddenly, the armored man's eyes flooded. Movie logic! Yes! As soon as you do CPR, they're right back to normal. And he immediately starts sputtering and coughing all the salt water out of his lungs. When his breathing steadies and his eyes finally adjust, she is the only thing he sees. And by far the only thing that matters. Of course, you've had a near-death experience. The first person who you see is like, am I alive? Is this God? Am I in heaven? Valentina herself is at a loss for words. His eyes are a deep hazel, vivid with life. Now she feels like she's drowning, but in the most wonderful way. Look at that! Venus. Wait, I actually... Oh, okay, I have to... If I want to flirt with him, I have to be level 1. That's too bad. This is like a comic book that you are enough of Venus that I can be your fire, your desire. You are my fire, my one desire. I cannot reach 205 points yet. Not quite goddess. You are very sweet for someone who almost drowned. I know Venus, and judging from your up-close encounter with your own mortality, you are far from being Mars. It takes another moment for the armored man to gather experience, and fully behold the mysterious woman who saved his life. Who are you, woman? I'm Valentina, and you? My name is Fidelis. For a moment, all is forgotten. Fidelis' sore limbs, Valentina's fear, all is gone as the two warmly regard each other. Yes, this is like straight out of like what is it, a fantasy, a romantic novel? Then from the sky, an arrow is loosened and heads straight towards two glowing hearts. Thanks for playing for my account, and that's it. Well, I will definitely be enjoying this. You have got me hooked for the first chapter. So yes, I will. How do I say this? You've got me hooked for the first chapter. I do want to see what goes on, and I like that there's some plot before we get to the horny bit for the time being. Wait, Yoli affection? The heck? The heck? Where did this dude come from? Anyway, see you guys in the next one.